Welcome to Rooted in Care, a space for slowing down and reflecting on what it really means to care for ourselves, physically, emotionally, and professionally. Each episode explores the quiet signals our lives offer us when wisdom meets care. These reflections are meant to be listened to gently, not rushed. Take what you need and leave the rest. The characteristics of care. If care could be touched, what would it feel like? If care lived between your fingers, what would it feel like? I was oiling my twist one day, taking my time, working section by section through the protective hairstyle, letting the oil warm in my hands before touching my hair. And as I moved through it, I noticed how my hair was responding. Some tresses absorbed the oil immediately. Some tresses needed more time to respond to the emollient. Some quickly changed their shape and gave in to the movement of my fingers. Others needed additional time and motion between my fingers. That moment caught me, and it stayed with me. I realized that care isn't something you apply. Care is something you learn. Care involves nurturing. It involves patience. It requires presence and attention. Care is the willingness to allow something to show itself without rushing it, without correcting it, without forcing it to become something else. As I spent time with my hair, really understanding it, I stopped trying to make it behave. I stopped trying to make it look like something else. I stopped trying to hurry it into a result. Instead, I listened to it. I noticed where it was strong, where it responded easily, where it needed more patience. I stopped trying to do to my hair and I started doing things with my hair. I allowed it to show me as opposed to me showing it. I wasn't shaping my hair anymore at this point. I was meeting it where it was. The power of care is that it produces collaboration, relationship, and a bond. Care supports what something is becoming. It doesn't rush the process. It doesn't interfere with its nature. It stays present. It stays attentive. It nurtures what is already there. And in that space, strength develops. Not strength that comes from pressure, but strength that comes from being supported long enough to grow into itself. This is true for hair, but it's also true for us as women, as professionals, as people navigating expectations and responsibilities. So often, we are encouraged to adjust, adapt, and perform, to move quickly past what's uncomfortable or unfinished. But care asks something different. Care asks us to slow down long enough to learn what we're working with, to notice our own strengths, to honor our own rhythms, to support who we are becoming with patience, presence, and attention. Where in your life are you being asked not to change yourself, but to nurture what is already there and support who you are becoming? This is Rooted in Care, where wisdom meets care.